Hi, it's Friday, it's Peter, hope you're well, hope you had a super Easter weekend, and thinking about The Fault in Our Stars and something that happened on the South Bank about 3 weeks ago or so on the banks of the Thames with some friends. We were in a coffee house and across the way was a, 18, 19, 20-year-old girl reading The Fault in Our Stars, and she was on the last 10 pages or so, and I just zoned out of the conversation with friends, and I wanted to, she was clearly in a state of distress, and I wanted to go over and kind of just give her a hug or something, or say something, some kind of, yeah, been there, isn't it amazing? And I held myself back because it would have been quite wrong. And then we got back into a conversation with the friends, and I looked up and she'd gone. She didn't finish it. She couldn't have finished those last pages in that time. She closed it up and went for a walk down the river maybe. But it set me thinking about the crossovers between books written for children and then having them being taken up by adults, and then the effect that has on the public. There are two things going on here in the UK at the moment. A hero, an 18-year-old called Sutton, is dying from cancer. He's collected, people have donated, I don't know, over £1 million. And I just wonder if there's any connection, between a novel and this guy's real life braveness. And it's the same organisation, it's called Teenage Cancer Trust, that Jack and Finn, Jack Scapp and Max Cantilo and others did this tut-tut ride across India. It's on YouTube. It did a grand job, and that was to the same organisation who were raised money by Stephen. So that was interesting, and that sent me thinking about the Hunger Games, which are all on my Kindle, by the way, which is here somewhere if I can find it. None of which I've got in real hardback, which is kind of interesting in itself. And the second and third parts of that. So if you have only seen the movies, lots of people have. Honestly, the books are so well written, worth a try. It's not rubbish teenage stuff. Which takes me to literature. I mean, I'm not sure that they are literature in the way that this hefty tome, 700 pages, the Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. There's a review on my Tumblr, have a look, who'd also written earlier The Secret History about the Ivy League guys who commit a murder. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Such a good read, but I mean, these are serious literature. And when you come to the Hunger Games and John Green and so on, I guess it's popular without being trashy, and there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I could write so well. But it set me thinking also about LGBT heroes. We've had the comic kind of, there's Batman and Robin and Captain Jack in Torchwood, that sort of thing. And then we get to another level with Sherlock, with Benny and John, which is again quite interesting, being taken up by the community as a fact being hidden. It's in the script. Have to say you're not over-interpreting. And that took me to a couple of guys that you may not know, and I'll try and put links down below, who have written about not just gay issues but trans issues. I'm thinking, first of all, there's an American author called John Irving who wrote The Cider House Rules. There was a popular movie and so on. He's got at least 2 novels, one called Until I Know You, I think, and In One Person, both of which have got trans guys and trans issues as a central theme. Powerful, powerful stuff, if you want that, because I think we need all of that, and we need a little bit more out there for the community. I was looking for, I got my Kindle, how did we get first started? I guess we've all seen Brokeback Mountain. But I got started a long time ago on the kind of the movie and literature world of LGBT things with Hilary Swank, be careful how you say that, Boys Don't Cry, which is not sugared at all. I mean, the pain and the examination scene in that with the rough hillbilly brothers has to be seen to be believed. So good. So, two things. I feel the need for a book club. I used to belong to a book club. Otherwise, I don't read as much as I should. Anybody interested in the southeast corner of the M25 in London? The other is we're going to form a Friday night cinema club. And there are 4 of us so far, and we've elected what we want to watch. And once a month on Fridays, because it tended to happen anyway, we'll get takeaway Dominoes, too much beer and gin and tonics than we should have. And we watch a movie and then play a board game. Maybe Carcassonne, Martina. Maybe Carcassonne. And then we'll talk about the film. And that way we've all voted. And if you want to see the list, I'll put it up on Tumblr, okay? So, hope you have a good read this weekend. Watch some good movies. Catch up on your sleep. Don't work too hard. Have a good time with your friends and partners, okay? And I'll see you next week. Bye.